welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Gafford in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Porter in at the three. Doris, a lot of veteran players taking the floor tonight. What do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart, they play under control, they know how to execute a game plan, and most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
Now here's Murray to the inside, down low. Jokic, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
It's good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Knocks it loose. Inside, here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
Anticipating before the play can happen, Luka Doncic gets the break started.
Stolen by Gafford. Pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Murray, following the score by Dallas, and he gets that one.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who was unafraid to mix it up inside.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, B.A. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. And Irving gets it to go.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Doncic against Murray. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Nuggets ball.
All right, let's take a look at the shooters who have been on a roll since the break. The NBA field goal percentage leaders over the second half of the season. Daniel Gafford on top.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
Gordon finds Porter. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Washington inside. Gordon's on him. Pass to Gafford. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Jamal Murray.
First one falls for him. And Murray drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Irving.
Tremendous focus from Kyrie. A little bit of contact not going to alter his shot.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Porter. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Derek Jones Jr.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
And Dallas calls time here. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Out to Kleba. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Exum. Off the mark there with a 3. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Brown. Hardaway grabs the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Najee. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. possession already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for Dallas. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Green, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Irving, outside Hardaway. And he drives in. Yep, count it. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
BA, there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware, because of the data we have from medical science, that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Jokic.
Checking in the game.
And so here is Denver. 3-point lead. Washington against Porter. Murray deciding where to go with it. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. Doncic against Murray. Tries a 10-footer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in a game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. And Denver has possession. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. They need this. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Powell with a steal. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Irving with it. Checked by Gordon. Green against Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal.
And checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Michael Porter.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He's off on the second. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Doncic. Great D that time from Porter. Denver in the lead. Pass to Watson, and he lobs it up, and Gordon with the big finish.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Murray against Doncic. The rebound by Murray. For Denver, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Gafford passes to Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Murray is doubled. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target with the 3. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing. His assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
Murray passes to Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. And Dallas calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Gordon. Najee comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jackson in for Murray. Kleba against Jackson. Shot is good by Kleba.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
To the middle. Here's Najee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
52 seconds left in the first half. Lively shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Porter. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Lively passes to Hardaway. Kleba outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Dallas, Maxi Kleber. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 13. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Nuggets?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner three when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Here's Doncic. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gordon.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic.
Well, the Mavericks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 5 now.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Murray against Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Jones. Great D that time from Porter.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And it's Washington missing.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Murray passes to Porter. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Pass to Jones. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Washington, defended by Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Washington inside, defended by Gordon, and it's Washington missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. And Gordon with the big finish.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 10.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Pass to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And stolen by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Puts one up from 19. Offensive board. Porter. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And it's Doncic missing. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Inside, Porter goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Doncic finds Washington. Now here's Gafford. Washington inside. Gordon's on him. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
Daniel
foul.
Gafford picks one up.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
And that one misses.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Jackson comes in for Jamal Murray. And he sinks the second. The Mavericks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And stolen by Jokic. He goes up, and then Porter with the dunk.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass, a nice play.
The Mavericks shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Powell against Gordon. Kicks it out to Hardaway. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Hardy. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Deflected. Powell with it. Here's Hardy. Can't hit from in close.
I'd say everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Strother.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Exum. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Josh Green out there with Hardy. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Exum in at the small forward. They get it again. Najee. And he battles for the ball. Gets a second chance bucket.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Porter with the steal. The Nuggets, another fast break opportunity here. Nails the 16-footer. Porter's got 27.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
Here's Strother. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got his first points of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ooh, poked away. Jackson, the pass to Porter. From about 19. Najee. It's good on the putback.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Mavericks shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Back to Green. Pass to Powell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Najee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Watson. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, pretty on-point pass there by Reggie Jackson.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Kleba. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs and 4 games in 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
Here's Exum. He's guarded by Porter. Clock is at 3 and out of bounds. The Nuggets will take it. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Big run right now for them. 11-2. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. It's tipped. Now Jackson. Right wing. Here's Strother. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gordon against Kleba. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Gordon. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble, Doris, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
He's perfect from the line this time.
To me, Aaron Gordon has all the tools you'd want from a player on the rise. Very good establishing chemistry with his teammates, and all the necessary attributes are there to take a big jump.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Exum's checked in for Green.
2 minutes.
They get it back. Pass to Strother. Powell with a steal. Kleba outside. Out to the wing. Oh, it's stolen. Jackson against Kleba.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Jackson on the wing. Powell covers. Najee. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Exum. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And what a huge performance it was for Michael Porter.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Powell. Good on the shot.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Denver. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And he's good on the second.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the one, can play the two. You love his versatility.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Denver has possession. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to Powell. It's intercepted. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Hardy. Can't cash it in from close range. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.